1. All right, and we are now live. Welcome everyone to session 19 of Tales of the Night. So, who remembers what happened last time?
Pretty sure last time was the Twig Blight gangbang.
No, that was the session before.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's in my notes as well.
You guys don't remember fighting a bunch of vine blights?
Well, I remember
the vine blight.
The Blight gangbang in whatever regard. Twig Blight was just what stuck out in my mind.
No, you guys fought an army of vine blights, as well as a couple of
druids.
Well, 3 druids, I think. Or was it 2? No, it was 2 druids.
It was 2 in last session, 3 total.
Oh yeah, there were 2 vine blights and like 35 needle blights. And you guys held up pretty good.
Which is a first for us.
Yeah, that was a slog, but I think we did do very well.
It was a bit of a slog, I will admit, yeah. And you guys defeated all the blights and the 2 druids that came out, and all seems quiet. Can you what?
Can I search the druids?
You search the
thing where like
you search the druids, and all they have is like, damn it! Now I gotta look up what equipment they have.
If it's just basic equipment, I'm probably not even interested.
It's all basic equipment.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
They have like a quarterstaff, and like their armor is like, it just. Do they even have armor? I don't think they even have armor. Nope, they are unarmored.
During the druids, I'm surprised they didn't wild shape.
Yeah,
I think we murdered each of them on turn 1.
Believe it or not,
I did explode them good.
So believe it or not, I'll go ahead and spoil this. I will spoil this. These druids did not have wild shape. I think they're druids in name only.
Huh.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's right. The basic druid doesn't wild shape in the monster manual.
Like circle the moon or like the other.
Yeah, it's not like a druid. It's just called a druid.
These are just your basic bitch druids.
Yeah.
It's like a berserker. It's like they're sort of a barbarian, but they're not a barbarian. But yeah, they just had the ones that you killed only had quarterstaves. Not to do what I was doing before. Let's do Beneath the Spires. It's a classic one for this campaign. Alright, so Theater of the Mind for now. You guys are outside of the winery. 3 of you are on top of the winery. You guys make me a perception check.
I forget. I know I was on the ground.
Yeah, you and Tink Tank were on the ground.
Okay, I just can't remember where I was.
And Fibblestib, you are also depressed that now you have to rebuild Dibbledub again.
Fiddlestead didn't see anything.
I couldn't even see my own perception check. There was a dice on top of it. What did I get?
You got,
You got 6.
Oh.
Yeah, you rolled a 6.
Well, after modifiers, you rolled a 2.
Yeah, you rolled it.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to perceive anything.
Gandhi. The fog in the distant field is thick, but you swear you see something.
Oh, another thing. We
It
just got done defeating another thing.
what you think you see looks like twisting greenery forming into a humanoid shape.
Poison ivy? I'm just kidding.
Where before it was just greenery. It is twisting as if it has a life of its own. And
How big does it look?
it looks to be about the same size as those needle blights. And a moment later, more needle blights appear in the fog, shambling towards the winery.
Of course they do.
And Gandhi, you can hear laughter coming from inside the winery.
Okay, well, I'm gonna immediately let everybody know I'm seeing a bunch of foliage fanatic bullshit going on. But I have a theory that there's something we gotta go inside. Probably gonna have to go inside to stop this. Because I'm hearing laughing coming from the inside. Somebody's happy that that's going on out there, so they must know.
So what do you guys do?
Yes, we go investigate.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to get off the roof first.
I think we should all try to enter at the same time, though. That way.
I'm gonna pop this potion of healing before we do anything.
All right.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and try to jump off or try to climb down off the roof.
Or you could always climb on Gandhi's back.
So how are we doing healing potions? Are we doing if you use your action to drink it, you get full healing, or is it roll no matter what?
You know what? Since this is not a stressful situation like in a thing of battle,
yeah.
You guys aren't in combat, so I will allow full healing outside of combat.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll take 10.
During combat,
is that just for potions or spells as well?
I was gonna say, because I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
You know what? Sure, I'll allow for healing spells to work the same way.
Great. I'm low. I'm at after the 10 from that potion of healing. I'm at 17 out of 52.
Oh shit! I need to figure out how much I even have. I don't think I took that much damage.
Gandhi, do you mind if I hop on your back? You're a lot more dexterous than I.
Oh yeah, no problem. No problem.
Okay,
I like almost embarrassingly hop on Gandhi's back.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wear this little person like a backpack.
I'm gonna
Then I'm
spider,
give
I'm gonna
him
spider
guidance.
climb down the side of the building.
Well, you don't have to give him guidance. He has a climbing speed.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna go pick up Tink Tank. Tink Tank's gonna be back on my shoulders.
All right.
And
Yeah, I
then
guess
before the swarm gets here, I'm gonna run over to Dibble Dub. And I'm going to expend a first level spell slot and revive him to full HP.
All right. Dibble Dub is revived.
Mark 3.
I mean,
Yep, I'm changing his name now.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and
Double
activate the scene. Do you guys go in through the door that that the reinforcements came through, or I'm gonna have to move you guys down?
I'm guessing wherever they came from would have been an important place, so that'd probably be a good start.
I'm also gonna cast Cure Wounds on Atrix. What's your name, John?
Artrix?
Artrix. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Artrix. Go ahead and add 13.
Ooh, puts me up at 30. I'll be okay for a bit now.
Does anybody else need some healing?
Who is moving my token?
I am, because you guys are
Oh,
going
okay.
through the doors that where the reinforcements came in.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright, is that everyone?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
Oh. I think I'm missing Tink Tank.
No, not Tink Tank. Give me back my buddy.
Oh, okay, I see where he's at. And because I'm GM, I have access to unconstrained movement. Alright.
Nice.
Alright. So, you enter into the room, and a dirty window in the south wall allows dim light to enter into this room. Fibblestib, you immediately realize that this is a workshop, specifically a glassblower's workshop. You see,
Heck yeah.
you see a bunch of tools, and they're actually in really good condition and of high quality.
After we get through this ordeal, we're definitely going to have to take a look around here to see what's going on. If I was wanting to reinforce this door to stay shut, is there anything that I can see in the immediate vicinity that would help me do that?
You can barricade. So at the far end of the room, there is a table. So right here, you guys can actually move that table to be in front of the door.
It might be a good idea to barricade this if we have a horde of those things coming after us again.
There are multiple entrances, so they could just come through the back.
Yeah, but I don't know how smart these things are. They saw us go through this door. This is where they're going to try to get in first. I'll have Dibble Dub move the table, and it won't take him very long.
Alright. That door is now locked.
Alright. You said you heard some laughing in here?
Yeah, would I be even able to tell about like what level of the winery it came from, or like what direction?
Make me another perception check at advantage because you did hear it before and you know what you're looking for.
I will give him guidance.
Oh my god!
So what's the roll of benefit for guidance?
An extra 1d4.
Yep. Okay. So 13. It is quiet.
Oof. Yeah, I guess he doesn't think it's funny anymore, guys.
Yeah, you better not. We might
No,
be able
they
to get
wouldn't when they knows that we are coming.
Once we get in a little further, we might be able to discern exactly where that's coming from, where you heard that from. I say we trek on.
When we were in here last time, I went upstairs a little bit, but I didn't really see much in there. except for that room that had, well, we pursuant to the 2 vine blights. So maybe we check up there real quick, eliminate that, because it's already partially explored.
All I know is that I'm not leading the way.
So, who wants to lead
Alright,
the way?
I'll go first. I'm riding Dibble Dub.
Yeah, I guess
Alright.
I'll follow behind them.
So you enter into the room with the poison vats, and in front of you is the back of a stairwell.
I wasn't here for the session. You guys explored this area. Did we go upstairs?
You guys did
Yes,
go
that's-
upstairs.
Somebody that was at the session should actually probably go first. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, so if we're looking at, so we're on the top level. So I think over here.
You guys are on the ground level.
Oh, we're on the. Why can I see the inside of the house? I thought I couldn't see when I was down here. Okay, now I'm up at the top. When I go on the stairs.
Yeah, you
Thank
just
you. On accident.
phased through the. Yeah, we'll say you guys went around and went up the stairs.
That works.
I spider climbed up the back of them.
Melanthe, are you going to follow?
Yeah, sorry.
I think last time I went this way. So, yeah, I guess I'll keep on going this way and clear this out real quick.
So as soon as you enter into that hallway, you notice that that door is now open.
Oh, yeah, okay, we're going that way.
Okay, yeah, those guys are probably gone already.
Go down one, and then you can move over.
I see that now.
I'm gonna take a quick glance in the room.
All right, you take a quick glance into this room, and I just realized that this door was supposed to be open. Oh well. Inside, you see a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet, and a strange contraption that takes up most of the northern end of the room.
Oh, I definitely want to examine the strange contraption.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out the way.
All right, Fibbleston,
looks
you
like-
go in,
I'm gonna step
and to your surprise, it's a printing press.
Ooh,
And
I don't
just
know what
like
I need to print.
just like the tools in the glass blower's workshop, this thing is pristine and high quality.
Oh, is this the label printer for the wine?
You assume that that is what it's for.
Okay. Anything else of note in the room as I'm looking around?
Nothing else of note.
Okay.
out.
It's a printing press, guys.
Wait, it's just me and Fibbleston up here? Okay, never mind. Fuck it, I'm gonna kick in this door.
I move up after they say it's just a printing press.
All right. All right. Go ahead and open up the door. It is not locked. Inside, you see a bedroom.
I'm gonna look down here real quick glance under the bed. Do I see anything?
No, you just see 2 pairs of bunk beds. And against the west wall rest 4 identical footlockers.
I'm gonna keep on moving. We're looking for a person. or
Alright.
something
Yeah,
like
we
that.
can we can do a more detailed search after we figure out what's trying to kill us.
I'm gonna kick in this door.
Okay.
It's unlocked.
It's another living quarters.
Then, do I see anything in the beds or under them?
Nope.
Keep on going. Kicking in another door.
All right, and in this room, you find this room contains a rectangular table surrounded by 8 chairs, an L-shaped cupboard, and a floor-to-ceiling closet pantry. Next to the pantry is a small iron stove.
Do I see anybody under the table?
Nope.
Shit. Guess we can either check the other side or keep on. Was this stairway going up or down? It's right here.
Yeah. Me.
We're on the second floor already. It was only 2 stories tall, wasn't it? So it probably
I didn't think it was very
it
high.
goes down. But
Oh, okay.
I forgot to put a region in there.
There's 2 other doors in this room. I'm gonna
Take a minute.
open this.
You find a hallway.
God, this place is a maze.
I'm kicking this one.
And at the far end of the hall, you do see another door for this step.
Oh dang it! There's
So-
another door.
All right, so
Yes.
Gandhi, you opened up that door.
Yeah, this one right here.
All right, this room contains a 4-poster bed. Its headboard carved in the likeness of a giant raven. A soft black rug covers the floor between the bed and the door. In the corners of the south wall stand 2 slender wardrobes with a tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. Beneath the tapestry sits a handsomely carved rocking cradle. To the north, under a window, is a plain desk and a chair. Other furnishings include a wooden chest and a freestanding mirror in a wooden frame.
Oops.
Do I see anybody under the bed?
You don't see
Nope.
anyone there.
I keep on going, kicking in this next door.
Alright.
Oh, why do we gotta kick it in? Seems a tad
This
aggressive.
is what we're doing here.
Found him.
Alright. So you guys, I'd recommend everyone be in here. This room has a wooden floor with a 10-foot square hole cut into the middle of it. Looming over the hole is a wooden winch. Perched atop it is a man with wild hair, rotted teeth, and skin painted red with blood. He waves a gnarled staff made from a black branch and babbles at you in a language you don't know.
He's on top of the crane.
He's on top of the winch.
How deep is the hole?
It's about a story, but underneath is the wagon used to transport wine.
Okay.
Oh. Placed it.
So
Well,
you
I
guys,
mean, he's battling language you can't understand. There's no use in negotiation. And he's probably the culprit anyways. I'm gonna take out my short sword and throw it at him.
Or you could just let me firebolt.
Or firebolt. Yeah, that'd be better. Firebolt.
So, I mean, if you want to let me up by the window, we can squeeze around each other.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
Alright. I guess I'll firebolt. Can I get advantage for surprise?
No, because he is expecting a fight, so no advantage.
Fair enough. 25.
You hit. Roll damage.
And then extra d10 on top of that. Well, 17 fire
17
damage.
Alright, your spell hits him. But instead of him dying like the other three, he rolls with the blast, laughing maniacally as he disappears into down the hole, and you hear him land on the wagon.
So he jumped down.
And he laughs and runs off.
I'm gonna.
Is this a window or a door?
Is a window where?
Right here that I was shooting through.
That's a door.
Okay. I thought it was a window. That's why I was asking about surprise.
I'm gonna have Dibble-Dub run. I'm still on his shoulders to this window. Do I see him?
So, what, to look outside the window?
Yeah, I look outside the window.
You don't see him leave.
I'm gonna look down the hole.
Is he still down the hole?
Yeah, you guys look down the hole, and he moves in. I gotta see, where is. Draw a free hand. So he landed right here. And you guys actually see him leaving in this corner.
Being where I'm standing, can I get a shot off?
Before you get a shot off, a door. He opens up a door and manages to leave out of your sight.
Hmm.
Alright.
Did he close the door?
He did not.
Dibble-Dub jumps down with me on top of him.
Spider climb bullshittery. I'm basically gonna walk on the ceiling underneath me.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I'll climb down there.
Alright, I will move you guys down. And I guess because Tink Tank is around your neck, so he goes with you.
Yep.
Alright. So, what do you guys want to do?
Fucking fall flat or breaking this way.
Did you move me? I'm still.
I did not move you.
Yeah, he said he's having Dibble-Dub jump down.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just over here standing on the ceiling.
Poor Melanthe got abandoned in the on the second floor.
No, there was a raccoon on our back porch. Trying to scare it away. Wait, where are we going?
Not outside the
We
window.
jumped down the hole.
How did you get outside the how did you get outside?
I don't
She
know.
managed to get through a window.
A horse
God,
is-
I
That's
missed it.
impressive
It's
for a
hilarious
horse.
to see.
Don't ask me how. I have no idea. So I'm assuming we went this way.
We didn't.
Right.
We all went down the hole. You can though.
Eh, why not?
Shit, that messed up. That was not the area it was supposed to spit you out in.
Oh, sorry. Alright, well, I'm just going to you guys.
Alright, so since you guys are at the bottom floor, well, the ground floor, how do you guys want to search for him?
Well, you said you went in this direction, so I'm over this-
Should we speak up potty? Probably not, but
Walking on the ceiling. I'm gonna come through this door.
You're gonna walk
Um,
through this one?
No, this one here, and I come to this door and I look through.
You don't see him.
I am.
Although
I am following.
These stairs go up.
that's actually a ramp that ramp that goes up
Oh, yeah, the
and
ramp.
down.
So he probably ran in this direction here then. So I'm gonna run up in here.
I'm gonna follow.
Gandhi?
I'm gonna ready a spell.
Gandhi and Artrix, I'm gonna go ahead and say, that dude was pretty dirty. You guys see footsteps leading to this leading to this door.
Okay, I'm gonna walk on the wall
Yeah.
like it's nothing. Just sticking straight out from the wall.
All right, and
Did we see him in the room?
so, Gandhi, you look into the room. Have you ever seen Scary Movie?
Yeah.
Okay, you know when Ghostface is hiding behind the couch.
Well, it's been a while. Is he like sticking out comically like a fat man hiding behind a telephone pole?
His ass is just hanging out, and he's clearly like hunched down, like on the ground, and he's kind of giggling to himself, like no one will ever find me here.
I'm turning around and be like, guys, I don't know what he's doing, but I want no part in it. He's up to no good back there.
I'm gonna walk on the wall, stick my arm in, and let Tink Tank go off my arm into the room. So let me do this.
Oh, and by the way, he's like right here in the corner.
I'm gonna ready action a spell if he tries to run away.
So we'll say I reach in and he'll get to like there.
All right. So so Tink Tank slinks in, and the druid's not going anywhere. Like, he believes that this is a great spot.
You could probably get a sneak attack on him.
probably.
He doesn't realize that anybody can see him.
Tink Tank is gonna make himself like real small, slither in between the barrels, checking everything. And when he finds him, just one tendril comes up behind him, transforms into the axe, and smacks into him.
And with that, I'm not even going to have you roll for that. So when Tink Tank when Tink Tank attacks, the druid is facing against the wall, so he has his back towards Tink Tank. And when Tink Tank slams down his axe, he actually cuts the guy down the middle.
Ooh.
God.
And the druid is now dead. And because of how
far
pathetic
off was I from killing him with that firebolt?
he had 10 HP left.
Oh, I was so close. He got lucky. I got some low rolls.
He rolled a 9 for his hide check, so I was like, someone who fails that much. It's like, oh. You guys investigate the druid?
Sure, we have Tink Tank bring him out because Tink Tank doesn't really care. And when we're done, Tink Tank's just going to absorb his body and eat him.
Alright, when Tink Tank brings out the druid, you guys notice that he's dressed a little bit different, a little more showy than the other druids. And the staff is quite different from like the typical quarterstaff that the other druids have.
More like ornate. Or just different material.
What'd she say?
Do what?
Is it more ornate or just like different material?
The staff?
Yes.
It is definitely a different material, and it is. I'm gonna bring up the description again. It is a gnarled staff made from a black branch.
As an artificer, would I understand if this is magical or not?
Make me an Arcana check, unless you have detect magic.
You have detect. I'll make an Arcana check just so I
All right.
get that.
Hmm.
11.
It's giving off enough magic that you're able to tell. It's like, hey, this is magic.
Okay.
Do you have?
Are we
Do you by chance have the spell identify?
Oh, I do, and it's a ritual.
There you go.
We'll wait
Okay,
for that.
I identify.
So you cast identify as a ritual, and it reveals itself as the spell reveals that it's called a Gulthias staff, and for whatever reason, a Gulthias staff. And for whatever reason, it doesn't have a link to it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up externally of what it is.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you. This is rare. How many magic items have we even found this game?
This is the first.
So this
This
is
is the first one.
actually second. I'll let you guys figure out what the first one was.
Bag of holding.
No, the broken.
No, that was one of your artificer things.
I'm not counting artificer infusions. So this thing is a rare staff that requires attunement. It is made from the branch of a Gulthias tree. The staff is a spongy black length of wood. Its evil makes beasts visibly uncomfortable while within 30 feet of it. The staff has 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 of its expended charges daily at dusk. And it reveals that if it is broken or burned to ashes, its wood releases a terrible, inhuman scream that can be heard out to a range of 300 feet. All blights that can hear the scream immediately wither and die.
Ooh.
And it has two other abilities. Vampiric Strike. The staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff. On a hit, it deals damage as a normal quarterstaff, and you can expend 1 charge to regain a number of hit points equal to the damage dealt by the weapon. Each time a charge is spent, red blood oozes from the staff's pores. And you must succeed on a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw or be afflicted with short-term madness.
Short-term memory.
There we go. There's the catch.
And the other one is Blightbane. While you are attuned to the staff, blights and other evil plant creatures don't regard you as hostile unless you harm them. So what do you, Bibblestip, what do you do with that information?
I relay to the group exactly what it does. I don't think I need it. Does anybody want this?
It's
don't know.
not something that I would have much use for.
You guys you guys are reminded. You guys, as you guys are talking about this, you're reminded of the blights that reformed that formed outside before you came in.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's definitely useful. We're taking it.
Yeah, it's
The
just
main thing
not...
that I'm thinking is, are we snapping it in half, or are we trying to keep it as someone's primary weapon?
Well, if we take this and give it to the people who own the manor, couldn't they, in theory, stop the blights from attacking the manor?
I think that's the best course of action, is to try and round up as many blights within 300 feet as we can, and then set it on fire.
Yeah, that too.
And it doesn't necessarily require to be burned. It's just an option.
Yeah, we can break it in half.
Well, whatever needs to be done to get it to wipe out the blights.
300 feet? Oh, I heard
300.
30.
Out to that can be heard out to a range of 300 feet.
Pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, there's a good chance we're snapping this thing. Unless we want to fight another, 70 blights.
Man. Took too long.
Well, then, I say we get to some place where we can kind of see all the blights. It sounded like there's a horde of them coming this way. So wait till the last second, get all of them in, snap it in half.
Real quick, this was the room where my lawn dart landed, right? It landed somewhere right here, right?
It landed actually where Artrix is currently standing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over and see if I can try to yank it back out of the fucking stone.
You're
See
able
how
to-
badly it's stuck in there.
You're able to yank it out, and it didn't penetrate very deep. But the tip is bent a little bit.
I cast mending on it.
I was waiting to see if someone else would do it. I'm not sure if I have mending even. Yeah, I do. Oh, wait, no, I clicked on the wrong one.
Love it.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I do.
What do you guys want to do?
The rooftop?
Yeah, I say
Well,
we head back to the roof.
Yep.
You guys currently
Is
don't
there a
have a clear
way-
path to the roof,
I do.
Yeah.
and so does Gandhi. But do you?
And then I climb up here.
So what's your actual plan?
I think we get to the rooftop, wait till as many blights swarm the place as possible, and then snap it over the knee.
Yep, that makes about as much sense as can.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Oh, that's right. This is observer. All right, you
Do
guys.
we get experience for every blight that gets murdered in a 300 radius by this?
No.
Fuck you.
Oh. Dang. I was hoping there would be like 100 something blights and we get a ton of experience for this. Alright.
All right, you guys exit out, get onto the roof, and you find nothing. Gandhi, you look again, and what you thought you saw was vine blights. No, needle blights. It's actually just a trick of the fog.
Hard to believe, but I. Okay, then. Are there still plants over there?
Yeah, there's still plants, but they're not moving.
No, I'll just come back and burn it all down later.
We can't burn down every plant we see here. This is a vineyard. They need these
Wow.
plants.
Along with brooms, I have a new fear now. Plants in general. Brooms and plants.
There's a good chance we end this with a giant barrel of wine. If we fuck this up, we don't get that wine.
Does anybody by chance have the spell Purify Food and Drink? Because
Yeah.
we might need to purify the wine.
I have it as a ritual.
Did you
We'll
guys
probably
wanna do
need that to remove the poison from the casks of wine. Or whatever the big central things are.
that?
Vats, casks, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. All non-magical food and drink. It might take a little bit.
Well, it's better than them having to dump it all out and start over.
Yeah, 5 foot radius. That's about a 5 foot radius, I'd say.
I mean, since it's the
Yeah, I just have to do it 3
probably
times.
just allow it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
allow it.
I'll purify each of these since it doesn't seem like we're in.
How long is
immediate
purify
danger.
food and drink, like casting time?
It's an action, but as a ritual, it adds 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure.
So it would be about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
10
so
minute-
30 minutes
10 minutes
total.
per. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10
half an
minutes
hour.
per, so 30
Half
minutes.
an hour goes by, and what are each of you doing during these 30 minutes?
I'm going to go up to the roof and just keep an eye out and maybe talk to any ravens that fly by.
I'll inspect this room over here and see if any of these barrels aren't poisoned.
All of those barrels are empty.
Oh, never mind. I'm standing near for this and making sure no fleets pop up out of the wood.
All right, Melanthe, what are you doing?
Kind of follow everybody else. I mean,
Everybody's going different directions.
I thought we were. Oh, because you saw it was a tree. Just kidding. Never mind. I forgot. So just chill.
All right, as you
Kind of still shocked that we cut a druid in half, just all willy nilly.
Alright, so Fibblestib, you managed to get all of the casks purified. Artrix, you're kind of keeping an eye out, and about half an hour goes by, and you notice the group that you guys spoke with in that little bit of trees. You
Yep.
notice them. You notice them watching. What do you do?
I'll just wave.
You wave, and they seem to take that as an all clear, and they start moving towards the winery.
Alright.
So I'm
That
gonna
sucks.
go
I wanted to
ahead.
steal some shit.
Alright, so I'm gonna move to the general map of Barovia. Gonna make sure observer's observing.
The observer observing, but it should be observed.
All right, so the group gets back. You guys are done with what you planned on doing, and Davian comes up to you guys. Davian Mardukov, not the Valaki Davian.
Oh, okay.
To me,
When I named that random NPC, I didn't realize that was the name of this character.
I was about to say that name sounds really familiar.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional.
So there's two Davians.
Davian Mardukov and Davian the NPC.
I like Davy and the NPC better.
Yeah, he's got such a regal last name.
Davian the NPC. It's nice to see you. This is
Artrix-
canon now. His
Artrix-
name's staying.
Artrix, are you still on the roof when this group comes up?
I'll come down when they get over to the building.
They see you spider climbing down the side of the building, and they're like, "What?" Even
I'm
Davian
just
looks
gonna
at you suspiciously.
I'm just gonna shrug and say, it's a weird thing. I guess I've got a few extra powers than I knew of.
You all look. Davian takes a step up and goes, "You all look like you've been through the ringer."
Yet easier time than we had in Valaki, but still not the best.
I have heard about the events that took place there. So, I guess you will be wanting that wine then.
Well, we were hoping to get a bit to take back with us and hopefully be able to gain entry to Kresk.
Yes, we do have a shipment scheduled. It is way behind schedule. Thanks to those damn druids. I do have a few deliveries. We will set up because as a repayment, we will prioritize the shipment for Kresk.
Appreciate it.
But we will be short-handed. So, if you could do me an additional favor, if you could deliver this shipment yourselves.
It's partly going to depend on how we are going to be moving it. because I do not mind. It would just be depending on the mode of transportation.
Well, I'll have. Actually, Adrian, bring up the wine barrels we have, and start setting them onto the wagon. Elvira, secure the horses, and let's get our heroes here on their way to Kresk.
I know.
Well, fortunately, while they did poison the big vats that you had, we were able to purify it. So you should be able to resume transports with what you already had instead of having to start a fresh batch.
Okay. So, with that, I believe our business for now has concluded. If you are in need of some wine, I'm sure the vats are near complete. Feel free to come by.
Yay, booze.
What time of day is it currently?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Let's see. You guys left Kresk in the morning. So we'll say it's about what, 4 miles? Let's say about this time. It's about midday.
Okay, well, if it was getting to be evening to night, I was going to ask if we could have a place to sleep for the night, and then we'd head out in the morning. But if it's midday, we should be able to make it back, no problem.
Honestly, it still might be a good idea to get a night's sleep before we head out.
Yeah, just in case any random encounters happen, I'm sort of banged up, and it would be nice to get some of my abilities back.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
A, because we could use a little rest. B, because I don't trust the fact that all the Vine Blights just decided to leave when I don't know what to make out of that perception check. So it'd be nice to be here just in case this place gets overrun tonight.
So you guys want to take a long rest?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I assume that you guys don't want to just take a long rest in the middle of the day.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Did you guys want to help out around the winery?
I think I'll take a break for about an hour, and then I'll help out. Just burn some
Oh,
hit
my
dice.
All right.
I think I'm headed to the workshop.
All right. So you guys pretty much ask it. It's like, hey, could we help out? And Davian says, oh, we could use the help. My standard rate is 15 electrum a day. So, is that agreeable?
That works for me. I just need to take a bit of an early lunch and mend my wounds a little.
That is fair. In fact, if you all want to take a short little break before working, then feel free to. We are grateful that you arrived when you did.
Sounds good to me.
And the keepers of the feather will always come to aid you.
Do we still have those 2 flocks of ravens following us around?
I'd say no, not at this point. Not at this point.
Okay. Should have remembered those during the fight with the vine blights.
And if I remember correctly, Davian did introduce himself as the leader of the Keeper of the Feathers. Like, he is the Grand Master.
He's the Grand Wizard?
Not Grand Wizard, Grand Master.
You couldn't hear her, but Haley said the Grand Master Wizard.
I'm sorry.
Is there anything you guys want to ask him? Now that things have cooled down?
Let me think. It seems like they are a bit harder to come by here. Would it be possible to maybe see about getting some magically enhanced armaments to help us on our journey? Or at least point us in a direction where we might be able to acquire them ourselves, if you don't have anything available to help?
There is that tower that's over at Lake Baratok. I haven't sent anyone in, but there might be something in there.
Lake Baratok. Okay, that's not too far.
It's that like ramshackle tower that you guys came across while on your way to Kresk.
Yeah. Well, it's a place to look. I appreciate the information. Hey, note taker, make sure to write that down.
I already did. It's literally the same as the last note that I take. I have visit weird structure at Lake Baratok, and then tower at Lake Baratok might have magic items.
But alright, I guess I'll go ahead and roll for my short rest.
I mean, you guys are planning on taking a long rest after to end the day.
Yeah, I'm skipping the short rest.
Just in case something happens.
Alright.
I'm skipping the short rest. I'm working on the gun.
You're working
I'm
on
headed
the
to the
gun.
workshop. Dildub's gonna be my assistant. I'm gonna use my bonus action every single action to make him provide the help action.
Well,
I'm gonna go in there with him.
Outside of combat, you don't have to do actions and bonus actions.
Yeah, he's just gonna be helping. He's my trusty assistant.
And you don't have to roll. So I'm going to be using Valda's. Oh, that's right.
Sorry,
that's
already hitting
Archerix. All right, so I'm using the crafting system that is outlined in Valda's Spire of Secrets. So it's listed under the crafter. So any class that's not a crafter, they can make up. They can make progress towards the final price of the object, and you bought the materials for a musket.
Yes.
So
I would, if possible. I do like the sound of the volley gun. I think that sounds badass. Don't know what it'll do.
A pepper box.
Yeah, but not by much.
Now, volley gun is a little bigger. It's more. It's in Pathfinder. A volley gun is way different than a pepper box.
Never Pathfinder, so I don't know. I I would prefer the volley.
A volley gun
If
requires.
maybe,
I'll have to look up the stats for the volley gun.
but yeah, if there is extra material that the vineyard is able to supply, that
They're a winery.
that would be
They're not
where
gonna
I would
have,
try to get.
A winery is not going to have like the raw materials that you would need.
Yeah, kind of.
Barrels. Don't they need to make barrels? You can make the bands for the barrels and the nails.
They do have raw metal, but I don't know that I have the time to shape.
They don't. There's not a. There's no forge here. So
Oh.
all of their metal items are already processed.
But they have glass. They have glass making, so they have a fucking glass making forge. Those
Yeah,
are
because
they should be
they-
hotter
they-
than
they-
metal.
No, it's a different setup.
Yeah, it's not quite right.
All right, so a musket is worth 500 gold pieces. This
Okay.
using Valda's Spire of Secrets crafting system, it would take you about 100 days to make.
100 days.
But there's no check involved. Unless you want to make a let's see, what you bought the raw materials, so what tools do you have?
Every single one of them. I can create a set of tools and use my intelligence for the check with a +8.
Okay.
I literally make whatever tools that I need.
Trying to think, should I require a full-blown forge for this?
Chips were left alone. It's not bag.
Make me a, you know what? There's still some wooden components, like the wooden furniture that you can make. So roll me a carpenter's tools check.
Care if I roll a smith's tools check? It's literally the same. I just haven't programmed carpenter's tools.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's all a +8, and I'll be giving myself guidance.
Don't think you need it with that roll.
24.
24. You managed to knock out 25 days worth of work.
Alright, we're down to 75 days.
Oh my god.
But that does take you all day. And but because you were working on that, you do not get paid for helping around the winery.
That is fine.
Because you didn't help out at the winery, you did your project.
That is absolutely fine. Did Dibble-Dub help at all? Or was he
Actually,
useless?
roll that again because the help, I'd say, gives advantage. Don't re-roll the guidance check, the guidance roll, because that's just... Yeah, 24. Yeah, you still managed to... you managed to take off 25 days. So.
Nice.
So make a note for that.
Yes, I will create a separate note, gun progress.
Alright, and the day ends. Everyone that helped around the winery, you receive 15 electrum.
I didn't want to help around the winery.
You said you didn't?
Yeah, no, I went in the, I said I went in there with, Phyllis.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to watch him.
Who did help around the winery?
I did, and so did Tink Tank.
Okay. So you both gain 15 electrum. Melanthe, what about you? Did you help out or no?
Did. You guys heard me.
All right, so you three gain 15 electrum.
With Gandhi watching, can I like? 'Cause I know I personally, when I'm like things, having someone watch and explaining things to, like, can I teach him stuff as I'm doing my thing?
That's why I was watching.
I'll give up half of my progress on what I did. I teach
So
him
instead
something
of
worthwhile.
25, you're willing to take 12.
Yeah.
You know what? Since it's 12 and a half, and I'll round up for this one. So 13 days progress.
Cool. What did he learn?
Both gain inspiration.
What does that mean?
It means
get
you have
advantage
one advantage that you can use on any roll that you want, any D20 roll.
And I gotta say, I think this is the first time that I've actually given inspiration.
I always forget about it. I want to give it out so often because people do a lot of cool shit all the time. I always forget.
How do I add that to my character?
Alright, so...
On your character sheet by your level,
Mm-hmm.
there's that little star to the left
Oh,
that's
yeah.
inspiration.
Okay, by my level, there's a little star.
Yeah, there's the ring with
Yeah.
the ring with your level. There you go.
Yeah, I click the little star and make it yellow.
Yeah.
Yep. If it's yellow, you have inspiration.
And since I don't give inspiration very often, the inspiration that you earn in a session carries over into future sessions until you use it.
Nice.
Because I'm pretty sure that the standard is you start with inspiration at the beginning of the session.
Really?
At least I think in 2024 it is.
I've talked to people that have done that with 2014 as well.
Okay.
You get 1 point of inspiration,
It's the
and
common
then
thing.
once
and then,
you use it, you can earn another.
yeah.
But
I go
you can
by
only
you.
hold 1
I
point.
go by you earn it with how you roleplay with your characters. And because this is kind of an interaction between the party where it's like, hey, you're bonding. It's like, hey, inspiration.
I like it.
All right, so morning comes. You guys benefit from a long rest. So go ahead and click your long rest buttons.
Heck.
All right, and Davian meets with you, and he says, "Well, the carriage is ready. We actually managed to have enough time to fill 3 more barrels."
Awesome. We could help.
So, this order will be this order is 6 barrels to the town to the village of Kresk. I'll be sending my Adrian and what was the other name? There we go. I'll be sending Adrian and Elvia with you. So that way we can recollect the carriage. Because we do have other other deliveries to make.
Question: how much would it take to fill my friend full of wine?
Davian looks at you confused.
I pointed Dibble Dub like he's watertight. You can fill this guy full of wine.
How much can he hold?
Oh well, he's 7 foot tall. He can hold at least 2 kegs. Let's just go with 1 keg. I don't want to weigh him down. I think 1 keg would probably be fine. 2 kegs probably go up to like his shoulders, and I think that'd be a little bit too much for him.
Especially if he took an arrow to the chest.
Yeah.
So are we just gonna be able to hear him sloshing around as he walks?
Yes.
Actually, maybe like in his arms. We'll just fill his arms up. I installed like a cork in his pinky finger so that he can pour wine. Let's just fill one of his arms.
So
Let's make it his left.
about a
He's a
keg?
righty. Quarter
bottle?
keg just to fill. Quarter keg just to fill up his left arm.
So what would you say, about a bottle?
Oh, I'm thinking like 6 bottles.
I think that might equal a keg. Because what I'm thinking
Okay,
about
then
keg is like with some of the like smaller barrels.
Oh, the little kegs, not like the whiskey kegs. Okay.
Yeah, those are barrels.
Then, yeah. Then a keg.
I'd say a keg is about 15 electrum.
15 electrum in his pocket. Fill this guy's arm.
And he actually personally goes over to one of the goes into the damn it. He goes into the into the firmament room, and he comes out with a keg, and he goes, "Where do I fill?"
I unscrew a little cap on Dibble Dub's shoulder.
Could you have him kneel down?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I kick Dibble Dub in the back. He gets down to his knees.
Dibble-Dub gets down, and Davian fills very carefully pours the wine through into the cap into the little hole.
I screw the cap back on. I thank Davian. I grab a glass from the bag holding. I have 1 cup in the bag of holding. That's all I have. And I just uncork Dibble Dub's pinky, grab a glass, have me a glass for the road.
So, do you take a sip?
Yep.
You take a sip, and because you didn't specify what wine he poured in something rich. Like it's not the purple grape mash, nor is it the other nor is it the other one. This one tastes finer.
Mm.
Okay.
I have to say, this is some high quality wine that you gave us. This is what is this?
That is our. Once I find it. That is our champagne Do le stomp.
Hmm.
We do not have much of it, but because of what you did yesterday, I felt like it would be fitting.
I appreciate it. This is a treat. I was just gonna drink all this on the road, but I think I'm gonna save it for later. That is a special occasions kind of thing.
I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, I absolutely will. And we will.
We would produce more, but unfortunately, the grapes for that particular wine is hard to come by now.
Oh, I hope that it gets easier at some point, because this is chef's kiss top tier.
Does he have any labeled bottles for it? I understand if he doesn't have more wine, does he have a bottle with a label?
You don't, do you ask him that?
Yes, I want to ask him.
It's like, I have maybe 2 bottles. They're not for
Just need
sale,
one.
though.
Oh, never mind.
And Gandhi, you actually notice on his on Davian's face there is a look of as a mixture of anger and sadness. When he spoke about the the grapes for that particular wine were hard to come by.
I'm just gonna ask him. Why are the grapes hard to come by?
Because, actually, make me a persuasion check.
Please.
He starts to say something, but he stops himself and shakes his head. And he goes, "That is a story of another time." Well, if you all want to get into Kresk, I suggest you leave shortly. And he turns around and starts to leave.
I agree. We should probably hit the road. I thank you for your hospitality.
All right, and you guys head out. And actually, where is it? This one. Yes, it is this one. So it is daytime. Someone roll me a d20.
Okay.
Alright,
Oof.
nothing happens.
Oh,
Hey, that's good.
You guys travel about another mile. Roll me another. Someone roll me another. Someone else roll me a d20.
Yeah, not me.
Okay. I'll do it. You
I
just
got it.
said we're not.
I said someone else.
I didn't roll the first one.
I rolled the first one.
Yeah. Well, I heard.
That was Melanthe.
No, he beat me to it.
Okay, Fibblestib rolled the first one. Axel rolled. Okay. Okay. Why is my dice so weird?
Oh, great. Then something happened on an 18.
Alright, you guys are roaming around. Walking, like traveling along the road. But all of a sudden, you're startled by a wild-looking figure caked in gray mud and clutching a crude stone axe. Whether it's a man or woman, you can't tell.
My senses are telling me a big old nope. Nope out of there.
What is your business here?
We can't tell because of the mud.
You have to pay the toll.
Oh god, is it a fucking troll? That's above game.
Full troll.
You
know what?
It's
No.
just a dude, right? It's not an actual troll. It's just a dude.
How far away is it?
About 60 feet away.
How tall does it appear to be?
I just realized I did this encounter wrong. He's about 6'5".
How much is the toll?
Do you ask him that?
Yeah, I ask him how much the toll is.
100 electrum.
That's pricey.
And just for curiosity's sake, what would happen if we refuse?
Then the toll
As we all ready to attack.
Then the toll will be paid with blood.
Got it. Glad to see you're accommodating for creature lore. Glad you are.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anybody else other than this guy? Would that be passive perception?
Oh wait, shit. Roll me a perception to I guess beat to beat that score. If you guys see
I'm
it.
gonna give myself guidance on this. I don't think
I give him advantage.
Fibblestib, you look around and he just seems to be alone.
I've got it. I'm going to use an ability I have, Infinite Variation. I can do a DC 15 Arcana check to turn Prestidigitation into any non-damage dealing cantrip on the War Mage or Wizard spell list.
Well, you can. You're casting Prestidigitation.
So it's a feature that I have called Infinite Variation.
Okay.
If I pass a DC 15 Arcana check, I can change Prestidigitation into any non-damage dealing cantrip on the War Mage or Wizard spell list, since you said I
Okay.
had access to this Wizard spell list.
Okay. Roll your Arcana check then.
Yes.
All right.
And what are you changing Prestidigitation into?
Friends.
Oh, and what does that do?
For the duration, I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile toward you. When the spell ends, creature realizes that you use magic to influence its mood and it becomes hostile toward you. Creature prone to violence might attack you. Another creature might seek retribution in other ways at DM discretion, depending on the nature of your interaction with it.
How long does the spell last?
I've got a minute.
Okay, so after we do this, we have a minute head start.
Man, a minute's better than nothing.
All right.
True. I mean, I don't know that they can keep up with horses unless they have horses themselves.
All right. So,
So-
how do you want to use that?
Our money is in the bank back at Kresk. I'll tell you what, you let us pass now and we will bring money back later.
All right. Roll your persuasion.
God, I hope I have a decent persuasion. It's okay.
Persuasion or well, yeah, probably persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion will be better for me. Oh, fuck.
So you say it.
Oh, wait.
We roll like shit.
Wait. I have advantage, so let me roll that again.
Oh, I just realized that. Oh wait, no, you guys can see that one.
Okay, I'm good.
19
I'm
is
good.
a lot
23.
better.
23, because friends gives me advantage.
All right. He kind of scratches his head. He goes, "All right, makes sense to me." And you guys are now able to move past him, and he steps out of the road.
We fucking book it. Like we are late.
All right, you guys managed to book it.
We're never coming back this way.
And
Yeah, this road is off limits.
that's the only road to the that's the only road to the vineyard.
I guess we don't really need that wine, guys.
Yeah.
We're getting into
Yeah.
Kresk. That's all that matters for now.
All right, someone else roll me a d20.
Okay, I can roll it. Since I wasn't able to do it before. Hold on. Sorry, I'm still stuffy.
Oh, after a minute of travel, you do hear like yelling off in the distance.
Why am I blanking on how to roll?
/R space 1d20.
Okay, sorry.
Or at the
At the bottom too.
yeah, there's a bunch
Yeah,
of little
but-
dice at the bottom. You just click the die, and then
Oh,
hit
yeah.
roll.
You did just click D20 and it's not. Oh, I see now. Sorry. Okay, why is it not letting me do anything? That's the real question.
Did you click roll after clicking the d20?
I did. Let me refresh my page again. Somebody else roll it.
I got it.
Five.
Nothing happens.
Sure.
It's another day of clear traveling.
Cool, I'll take boring any day of the week. I don't know why.
Better
You know
than
what,
having
since you guys are
another-
close enough, You guys managed to get back to Kresk without any other interruptions.
Okay, now let me roll. Sorry, I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Obviously, you don't need it for anything, but now I know it's working again.
All right, you guys go up the winding path. You guys see what you all saw last time, and at the sight of the cart, the guards are now shouting excitedly, and one of them leaves. And the burgomaster arrives. Well, is that wine I see?
Depends. Can we come in now?
Well, that was the deal, and I am honor bound to uphold it. So yeah, open the
Then
gates.
Yes, it's fine.
Yes, open the gates. And a moment later, you guys hear the gates starting to open up. And the mist-shrouded village beyond the wall is nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along dirt roads that stretch between stands of snow-dusted pine trees. So many trees, in fact, as to constitute a forest. To the northeast, gray cliffs rise sharply, and the road winding up to the abbey is easy to see from this vantage.
Oh, that sounds almost scenic.
Yeah, this place sounds nice.
Yeah. Quaint almost.
What do you guys want to do?
It looks a little chilly.
Yes, we know. We should
So
need to
go inside.
I guess we go try and find where our lodgings will be for the time.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Or
we
I
need to
guess
figure out where
maybe
we're
speak to the
delivering this to.
burgomaster.
We need to figure out where we're delivering this to. I'm assuming the inn. I talked to the burgomaster.
Yeah.
Okay, you talk to the burgomaster.
Where would you like us to take this before the people start taking it off the cart?
Well, we do have a tavern. We will take it there. And he leads
Alright.
you along the roads to the tavern. And I gotta make sure Observer's observing. Let's see, can I move? Okay, I can move with Observer. He takes you along this road, and and he brings you to a large building, where it and hanging above the doorway is a sign, and it reads "Snowcap Tavern." And you guys, the Mardukov brothers take you all around, go around the back, and they start offloading the barrels. Do you guys want to help, or do you just want to go in?
We'll just go in.
They got it.
Oh, I can help.
Yeah.
They're big boys. They can handle it.
you guys go
There's
in
2 of them.
and
There's only 6 barrels.
and you guys go in and you immediately spot Irina and Ismark sitting at a corner table.
Ismark, good buddy, how are you?
Ah, I see you guys have managed to get in.
Yeah, a little worse for wear, but we managed.
Did you run into any trouble? What was going on at the vineyard?
Blights and druids.
Really?
Sounds like bad love story. Blights and druids.
When you put it that way, it does sound like a bad romance. Well, bad I'm gonna keep it that way. A bad romance before I ruin it. I've already ruined it.
Sorry, I went straight for it too.
But, at least we were able to save the people and save the wine.
That's good.
Indeed, we like good wine. Alright, so I'm assuming the wine was unloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Fully.
wine was being unloaded.
As we were talking. So are we free to go find lodging then, or is there anything else we need to wrap up?
So where have they put you guys up? Is there any other rooms available that we may be able to acquire for a time?
Oh, you're looking for an inn. It's actually the building that's right next to the gate. They don't get very many visitors, so here. So the inn is quite close to the gate. The tavern here has no lodgings as well. It's a tavern.
That's unfortunate. Unfortunate for the tavern, I mean.
Okay. On the way, you see any places where we could buy supplies or like maybe a blacksmith or somewhere they sell weapons?
You guys weren't able to explore the town, so.
No, he was asking Ismark.
I don't know.
Oh. Well, Irina and I haven't really done much exploring, so I'm not entirely sure. We were actually planning on taking a little walk over at the shrine to the northern part of town. Did you want to join us? Looks like you all could take a little bit of time to relax.
I don't know if a shrine is the right place for me.
Well, it's not just a shrine. It's also a pool of water. Well, there's also a pool of water there.
Water,
Been
water.
told that it's
At the mention of that, the cat man just sort of arches his back and hisses.
Well, I don't hiss. You just see me get a little nervous when he talks about one.
his hair puffs up.
Yeah, you see a little puffing up the hair.
Got it. Next time I really want to irritate him, I'll just scare him with a bucket of water.
Yeah, I think I'm passing on the shrine.
It might be worth checking out later. I think for the time being it would behoove us to search out lodging so we at least have a place that we can rest our heads.
Yeah, I agree. We should probably find out how we're going to sleep.
What time is it?
It's still early morning. Well,
Time for you to get a watch.
it's about maybe
I'm
10 or 11.
Like,
I'm not particularly religious, but I'll join you to the shrine. just to check things out.
All right. So who's joining the to the shrine?
I guess if others are going, I just don't want to be near arena without other people there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll follow along. I have nothing better to do.
I still suspect that she's Tatiana.
I guess we'll go down and try to find a store somewhere we can buy something.
Yeah, I do want to take a look out on the way to the shrine to see if there's a place to purchase supplies, magical items, or maybe a forge that I could use.
Oh, yeah, I guess instead of just looking around like I'm stupid, I'm gonna go into the tavern and ask for her.
My eyes are on fire. Golly.
I'm sorry, I kind of blanked out. I was reading something. What were you
Oh,
all planning?
I guess we were going to go to the shrine and look for like a smith or a shop or just someone with a forge that he could borrow, rent, whatever.
Like on the way or after?
Yeah, on the way.
On the way.
Okay. So Ismark, so you guys, are you guys telling Ismark that you all are going to join?
Sure. As long as I can stay away from arena.
All right. Do you verbalize that?
No.
Okay. So Ismark goes, okay. Well then, shall we get going?
Alright, I guess we follow his lead.
All right, and
No better time than now.
you guys start heading north, and about right here, you guys come across a blacksmith. You guys want to stop or wait for the interaction until after?
I take note of the blacksmith.
Okay. So you guys continue on, and you guys reach the shrine and pool. And even under gray skies, this pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man. Its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced. This place, despite the dreary atmosphere of Barovia, this place is absolutely tranquil. What do you all do?
Add to the tranquility, because it's the most relaxed we've been since we got here.
Are there people like waiting in the water? Or
Well, not exactly like wading in the water, but they're just kind of there are people here and there that are scattered around the pool that are just walking around or just looking out into the pool.
Can I ask them more about this place?
So you want to walk up to one of the random villagers?
Yeah, I just want to They'll probably have a better idea of this place than us outsiders. Just maybe gauge some information from them.
So you ask more about the general about this place, and you walk up, ask a lady about it, and she goes, "Oh, well, it's because of this pool that we have fresh water year round. You know how wells are; it's like they dry up after a while, but this has just been year round for centuries.
Oh, it's a spring.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. But uh, our ancestors erected that shrine to the Morning Lord. It's that statue right over there in that gazebo.
Morning.
It is known as the Shrine of the White Sun.
Can I make a religion check to see if I can recall anything about the Morning Lord?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give myself guidance. I've been rolling like absolute. That's better than usual. I don't even know what I rolled because the dice was on top of it, but I get a 1d4 on top of that.
Because you rolled a 13 plus 3. So you don't really know too much about the religions in Barovia. So unfortunately, you know that there are several churches that are dedicated to the Morning Lord, but you don't really have much information on them.
16 didn't get nothing.
It's because
Okay.
you weren't you don't really know much
Yeah.
about Barovia. All you
What
really
can you tell us about
knew about
this?
Barovia was that it was like was that it just disappeared.
Yeah.
What can
Missing.
you tell us about this religion of the sun? We're sort of new to the area.
Just had to ask about that. That there's no information about it.
Ain't that just what players do?
Well, the Morning Lord, he's the one that brings the sun.
He hasn't been around in a while, has he? Looking up at the cloudy sky.
Ever since the Devil Strahd has appeared. The sky has always been gray with clouds. The Morning Lord has not been able to bring his glory upon us. No, the Abbey of St. Martikova is actually named after a priest of the Morning Lord. She took a stand against the devil, and after a fierce uprising, Martikovia and her most loyal followers stormed Castle Ravenloft, only to be destroyed, though.
Interesting. Why did she make a stand? Like, did she have any information about Strahd that she was trying to use to her advantage? Any possible weaknesses?
Is it not the duty of a saint to fight a devil?
I was just wondering if she was going in blind or if she had indicative research.
You really haven't been here long, have you?
No, No, I haven't.
Well,
Enough to know that there's a lot of perils here.
Strahd being the biggest one of them.
Can't say I'm not familiar.
Roll me a deception check.
Can't say.
Hmm?
I said I can't say I'm not familiar.
Oh,
In case the accent made it hard to interrupt.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Well, I appreciate the information.
No
And-
problem. No worries. Enjoy the pool, since it seems it's your first time here.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I do love it that.
Okay. Let's go ahead
You
and
just
do a.
peeing into the water supply.
Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break.
All right.
All right, get drinks, use the restroom, do whatever you just do whatever. Just be back here in about 5 minutes. So we'll be back.
Sounds good.
All right, we're back. All right, so Fibblestead, before we left, you said that you wanted to do something.
I want to hug the statue that is looking for an embrace.
You hug the statue, and a couple of onlookers just go, "Aww." Someone far away just shouts, "Ha! Gay!"
Ha! Gay!
All right, never hugging that statue again.
And once you finish hugging it, you look up and you realize why.
And as you go, actually, when you went up to the gazebo, this thing is so frail that even under your weight, the boards of the gazebo's floor were creaking dangerously loud.
Way to desecrate sacred site.
Can I cast on this just to shore this thing up?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it back to some
Yeah.
sort of stable.
And that will keep you busy for a while. Anyone else want to do anything?
So he's casting mending to get it fixed back up.
Yeah.
What happens if we drink the water?
I'll join him in doing so.
All right.
Make it go a bit quicker.
All right. Melanthe, you asked what happens if you drink the water?
Yeah.
I mean, you all were told that it's fresh water.
Oh, I meant like, does it have any like magical properties or anything?
No, it's fresh water.
It's fresh
Oh,
water.
It's a spring.
Okay. I just figured I'd check.
All right. Melanthe, Gandhi, what are you guys doing?
Fuck. I'm not even there.
Looking around.
Oh, you're not even there.
Yeah, I'm not there. So I haven't said anything this whole time.
All right, Gandhi, what are you doing?
Well, I was in there asking for directions for a forge and place to buy weapons and a place to buy just general adventure gear. Those three places. That's what I'm looking for direction.
I mean, you ask around. And they point you in the direction of this place.
Right, well, I know that's the direction they headed off in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna assume that Fibblestead was gonna come back. I was just gonna wait for him there.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm
alright.
gonna be there.
All right, Melanthe, what are you doing?
I'm to the statue because I'm kind of curious, like what it's made of.
It is made of wood.
True, but like, is it just from local wood or is it like specialty wood?
What kind of check would that be?
Nature?
Nature
Nature.
check?
Yeah,
I'm
make me a
thinking-
nature check.
I would assume. Here, just a sec.
Nature or investigation? Honestly,
Hmm.
Yeah, well, the
Let's-
reason I'm asking is because there was that staff earlier that had like those weird
Well,
properties. so I'm just kind of
it is clearly not the same wood as the staff.
no true.
God, we are rolling terrible. today.
Melanthe, you look at this statue, and you try to identify the wood, but the only answer that you're coming across is it's made of wood. You assume it might be pine, but it's definitely wood.
Got it.
It's good that we know that the wooden statue is now made of wood.
The wood statue is made
That
of wood.
narrows it down.
It's a very wooden statue.
All right,
That
so
wooden statue is probably wood, if I had to say.
as you guys are fiddling with the gazebo, one of you, Gandhi. Oh wait, no, Gandhi's not there.
Are you looking for someone with a high passive perception?
Yes.
Mine's a 14.
Dibble-Dub has 60.
Okay. I think
And he
Dibble-Dub
alerts
had-
me.
Yeah. Dibble-Dub notices something and taps you on the shoulder.
Oh, Dibble-Dub. What is it?
He looks over and points towards Irina, who is now walking towards the pool.
I walked to the far side of the gazebo and keep doing what I was doing.
I'm gonna watch.
All right, you're gonna watch. It appears she's. You're watching, and she is almost walking into the pool, and she stops, and you hear something. You hear, Tatiana, it has been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last. At that, Irina gasps and puts her hand to her heart, and you hear her say, "My beloved Sergei, in life you were a prince and a man of faith. We were to be married long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me?" And she reaches towards the water surface as a hand of water rises up to take hers. Fibblestip, since you seem to be the only one looking, what do you want to do? You're about 60 feet away.
This is basically just confirming that, yes, she is Tatiana.
Yeah, we all knew that. At this point,
Above game, yes.
yeah.
In game, I had suspicions.
Special.
I guess as a free action, I'll let everyone know
Okay.
that Irina / Tatiana is being grasped.
It's being reached for from the water.
How far away is she?
60 feet.
I'll chill touch
No, wait.
on the water hand.
I'm gonna cast. Let me read before I say I'm gonna cast this.
Alright. I'll let you go first. That's fine.
I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on Tatiana.
And what does that do?
Irina.
Hey, what the?
You magically twist space around another creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw. The target can choose to fail. Or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The chosen space must be it must be a valid space. It can't be like 30 feet.
And that was a Constitution saving throw?
That is a Constitution saving throw, but the target can choose to fail.
Alright, well, she's not going to choose to fail.
Why wouldn't she? She's being grasped at.
Because she thinks it's Sergey, not Strahd.
Alright, well, 6 ain't gonna cut.
So you chose to intervene. Space,
Yes.
Space warps around Arena, and she is teleported away from the pool of water. As soon as she's teleported, the water hand drops back into the water, and Arena screams, "Sergey!" with a mournful cry.
Well, better you than me.
And she
Well, that was
falls to her
close.
knees and starts crying and keeps screaming and screams his name now and then.
I approach her. Irina?
All of a sudden, you all hear a peal of thunder that shakes the land. Dark clouds coalesce into a terrible visage. A deep, dark voice from beyond the mountain cries out, "She is mine!"
I'm gonna yell back, I didn't do it!
A terrible crack resounds as blue lightning splits the sky and strikes the pool. Several people that were close to the water are knocked prone, and you guys are still at the gazebo, right?
I'm like on the far side of the gazebo.
Roll
But when
me
all of this starts, I step back.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Who?
Oh wait, no, not a Constitution, a Dexterity. All of you in the gazebo, which is the 4 of you.
I stepped away from the gazebo when all this.
You said you were you're at the far back.
Yeah, but when all of the dark clouds started, I stepped back a ways.
Did you say Constitution or Dexterity? I didn't hear you.
Dexterity.
Oh, that's the best roll I've ever had.
Back.
So
Okay.
you managed.
God, I rolled terrible.
So the blast, a blast comes. You managed to dodge away. Melanthe, not so much. Melanthe, you are now knocked prone.
Am I still needing to roll?
Well, you said that you were away from the gazebo. Melanthe, actually, the gazebo falls on top of you.
Of course it does.
But we just fixed it up. It's good now.
You were interrupted because of this interaction.
Damn it.
Ever.
And after the lightning crashes into the water, the magical serenity of the pool disappears. It just looks like a pool of water.
Everywhere we go, we push it.
And with
Guys,
that,
we're lowering the property value of every place we go.
I'm going to end this session there.
Hey, I'm just glad it's not me, since he's already inside my head telling me that she's his.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you everyone so much for watching. This has been session 19 of Tales of the Night. If you wish to continue watching, make sure to join us in a couple of weeks. And with that, have a good night.